all of us here, all of us in this room have been influenced to think about sex, right? Or to understand sex. From our childhood, from very young, we have been influenced by sex. Now, the thing about that is for most of us, in fact, I dare to say many of us, the influences that we've had have been perverted. It's been a perverted influence. And so what I want to do is, for the first couple of minutes, is talk about these influences, because some of these things that I'm going to talk about might have happened from young, but continue in our adult years. And even today, as Christians, some of these things, these influences, are influencing how we view sex. They have formed our foundation for sex. They form our understanding, how we respond. These influences have really been embedded in us. Amen? So and this is all in your handout, and you'll see it up on the PowerPoint. One of the influences is that pervert our understanding is traumatic experiences. Traumatic experiences. Now, traumatic experiences can be something like sexual abuse, right? Molestation and rape that has severe impacts on how you relate sexually, but it doesn't have to be that severe. You could be in a relationship, a premarital, right, and have sex, right, and have sex with this person, and then you have just like a bad relationship, right, and you break up, and that will influence how you understand sex. Traumatic experiences, this is big for Jackie and I, because both of us come from very severe traumatic experiences, and what it did was it impacted us negatively. With regards to sex. But again, it doesn't have to be that. It could be very, we would say simple, but it's not necessarily. You understand what I'm saying? And you can't minimize the traumatic experience. And my recommendation, if this is you, if you're thinking to yourself, is like, wow, man, I had a boyfriend or a girlfriend, and when they dumped me, I was so mad, or they cheated on me, and now I don't see sex the same. And maybe you might know it, maybe you might not. But here's my thing. You need to seek counsel with regards to those experiences. Because I can guarantee you that those experiences are influencing how you relate sexually to your spouse today and how you understand sex. Another strong influence is culture and society. We live in a male-dominated society, right? It's a patriarchal, male-dominated society. So what happens in a male-dominated society is that whatever the male people, right, whatever men think about certain topics, that's what gets expressed. So if a man is leading the society, his views on sex is what gets expressed. And we see it in the commercials all the time.
Sex sells.
Right? Sex sells. Why? Because the male-dominated society is just pushing the sex agenda, and sex sells. And we do it, and we watch it, and we see, you ever heard of GoDaddy? GoDaddy.com?
Yes.
Right? For several years, all they had was a bunch of naked women parading around, right? And saying, go visit GoDaddy. Yo, bro, for like 4 Super Bowls, I did not know what GoDaddy was. And then I went to it, and I'm like, this is like a domain, like this is what you make websites with. Now, how does that equate? Well, the thinkers behind that were men. They were men, and that influences how we view sex. Now, lately what we found was the feminist movement, right? And the feminist movement is a great thing. So ladies, I'm not trying to knock it, because I know right away you get the woman power, and then forget it, you get crucified, right? Look, it's a great thing. But here's the problem. They promote equality, and equality is good on a lot of levels. But sexual equality is not good. Because the reality is that men and women don't view sex the same way.
And our needs are different.
Very different. And we're going to cover that a little bit later on.